and then it went north a little bit, turned around and started moving south. And at this point, we're about halfway down the country, moving along the easternmost side.
Here's one of the tremendous parade starts of the Giro d'Italia, and likewise the Tour de France. These riders, nearly 200 in number, begin by parading out of a town. Virtually the entire town turns out, as you can see them lining the streets, and off the riders go into the countryside to race to another town, where they'll stop for the night and take it up again the next day. And the pace early on here is quite fast. They have, well, this is the finish.
No, this it was a rather uneventful stage, and what they were showing us actually was the
middle of the road. A ball of confusion here as the mechanics and team managers and support personnel and motorcycle riders and everybody attempt to get back underway, and the racers themselves going well off into the weeds here in an effort to get themselves back onto the road and in contention, back into contention.
Let me explain for a minute, Brian. What occurred here is that in Foggia, where the race started, they had a 45-kilometer criterium, and that's what we saw the finish of. Characteristically, this 45-kilometer criterium had an average speed of 48 kilometers an hour, which was approximately 30 miles an hour. Then afterwards, that was in the morning, and then about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they went off on this 167-kilometer road stage, point-to-point stage. So that's what we're looking at now, and that crash that we saw was part of the road stage section of the day.
Now this is Bob Roll from California, who is one of the American professionals competing in the Giro d'Italia in the colors of the 7-Eleven racing team. And Bob Roll distinguished himself following the Giro d'Italia with a stage win in the Giro d'America, if you will, the Coors Classic in the United States. And here he's showing himself quite well with a solo effort, perhaps grandstanding at this point, or hoping that he'll get some help in the form of other riders to come up and join him and get a breakaway going. And then we move quickly once again to the finish. A rider who's apparently away near the end is going to also get swallowed up as he sits up in despair on the left side of the screen there, and the entire peloton just dashing past him to the finish line.
No, what we're looking at actually is a mistake. It's one circuit around the finish. They're supposed to go one loop around before the actual finish, so that guy was under the mistaken impression.
Ancora in testa, ma lo stanno riprendendo Moroni sulla sinistra, all'arrivo in leggera ascesa, gruppo nuovamente compatto, lanciato lo sprint. Vedete Acacio da Silva sulla destra, ed è da Silva che vince su Oste, poi Gavazzi, Van der Velde, Chioccioli, poi vediamo Bombini, Mütter, Zadrobilek, Volpi, poi ecco Baronchelli, poi ecco Saronni, Moser, poi passano Lang, Meschler, Milani, Paganessi, Masciarelli e Rabottini. Rivediamo lo sprint con